Hey guys, CM here. It's been a while since I've posted any little reviews and what have yous, but this came last week, and I had some difficulties with pivots, screws backing out, so I stripped everything down and I threw it in. No, it ain't there no more. Fuck. A coffee mug full of acetone. Cleaned everything out. Cleaned the screw threads and waited until I got this shit in the mail. Which I advise all of you knife nuts to give it a shot. This stuff it really does work. It's not Loctite. It's a different type of thread locker, but what it does is well, you see it right there, friction through viscosity. You basically coat the fucking screws, give it 30 minutes to dry, and then you fucking assemble it. And I've been flipping this thing like an insane man, and it hasn't loosened a bit. So this is an Atropos balisong. I forgot what the actual name is. The Tanto version is called the Demon, but this is the Bowie style blade, the clip point. I ordered this off of or directly from the guys on Instagram, and I paid $210 shipped for this. So this the wait time was about a month, and then the shipping time was a little bit less than a month. But this came straight from Russia, so it is sterile. The blade is N690. The handles are titanium. It runs on phosphor bronze washers. The actual threaded pivot post is measured to length, so it acts as its own bushing. So there's no way you can clamp this. You can screw this thing down too tight. It has a preset amount of play to it to make it functional, because if you don't have internal bushings or say some kind of bearing pivot system, you need some subtle amount of play to make a balisong functional. And as you can see, there's the amount of play right there. So let's see here. Let's see a good way of doing this single-handedly, you know. Right? So yeah, that's the max play on that side, and then on this way, yeah, that's there. See? That's I think that's ideal. Okay. So, yeah. Weight on this guy. This is a little light for my tastes, but you know, it's a little heavier than a BM42. Total length is, let's see here. Are we even? Yeah. Total length is just a cunt hair over 9 3/4. It's got a simple latch that works, and it isn't the best for latch drops, but it can be done. Good healthy amount of tension in the closed position, meaning it will stay closed until you pop it. So blade thickness is 140 thousandths thick. As far as I know, these are RC'd at 5960. And yeah, 6AL4V titanium frame or channel handles, you know, milled. There's a built-in latch gate, meaning, you know, it's not going to interfere with the blade tip while manipulation. A lot of people like to remove their latches. I don't see what the need for that is, but I'm not one of those flipper balisong kid types, you know. Closed length on this bad boy is 5 5/8. Let's see. Length of the blade from the tip of the scale, or yeah, I guess would be 4 3/8. Sharpened length is 4 inches exactly. Hollow ground. Let's see. Get this camera to focus on something. There we go. So yeah, hollow ground N690. Real utilitarian blade shape. That's why I chose this style over the Tanto. This is got a lot of belly. And it's got a good tip for piercing. Slight swedge on either side. You know, it's a good overall well-rounded use knife. It just happens to be a butterfly knife. As far as manipulation goes, I think that it's a little light for my style of flipping. I mean, it works fairly well for what I call the basic combat openings, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm not a trick flipper, so don't quote me on flippability, you know, for that kind of shit. I don't do that stuff. I'm more into something like this 29. That's authoritative. It fucking manipulations with this complete themselves. It's just so massive, you know. Okay, and as an added bonus, this guy is a gift from my buddy that goes by the screen name Grumpy Eddie 1974. I think I've got it correct. I think that's his Instagram screen name. Anyways, I did some work. If you saw the butterfly knife that I put a review or a video up of that I made a leather sheath for and did a spa treatment. Okay, so he gave me this when he dropped that knife off. So this is Mikkel Willumsen. This is the Urban Tactical, you know, the guy from Copenhagen. CPM 154. I believe this is 160 thousandths thick blade. I'm not sure what the RC is, but it's probably, you know, 5960. Total length on this is 10 7/8. Sharpened length is 4 1/4. Length to the tip of the handles, or, you know, front of scale, whatever, is 5 inches. Well, actually 5 1/16. Yeah. Closed length is 6 1/2. Now this has IKBS. It's got very large tang pins. It's just a very unusual looking butterfly knife. Weighs 7.148 ounces. Due to its weight, it's a lot more flippable for me. It's got a jimped thumb ramp that is visible from the closed position. Titanium handles. Yeah, I said that. Okay, so this is an interesting knife. G10 spacers, barrel spacers, I guess you would call them. Can it focus? Okay, cool. So the most unusual thing, okay, yeah, about the blade is this neat double hollow grind. So you've got like almost a fuller, I guess you would call this, and then you got a compound grind at the tip. Very interesting. One thing he did tell me about this, he got it really cheap, and that was because there's a crack in the tang. And I've been flipping this thing like a motherfucker as well, and so far I haven't really affected the integrity of anything, so whatever, you know, I'll flip it until it breaks. But when it does, maybe I'll just do a reblade or some sort. The other things is it came with this really cool little Kydex neck sheath that goes in butt first. So that's kind of neat. A cool way to carry this because it is latchless. One of the things I noticed about this, though, is, and I guess as a knife maker, you pick up on this shit real quick, is it is a V-grind hollow, but, and let me get the proper lighting here, but it's not it doesn't start off symmetrical at all. Almost like an asymmetrical chisel grind, but it starts to get right dead center towards the tip. So yeah, he kind of fucked up on this one. Yeah. Definitely. So other than that, it's pretty cool. I mean, for its purpose, in my opinion, as a toy, you know, a coffee table kind of toy, yeah, it works great. It flips smooth. It's very blocky handles are very unergonomic, but just for weirdness factor, it's a badass blade. Oh yeah, did I say total length? Okay, I did say total length. Okay, yeah. So there it is. I guess this is my custom balisong collection. Right, Orange Cat? Bill? Bill. Orange Cat. Yes. Is this my custom balisong collection? Is it? That's it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I purchased this originally via Instagram. Then that one just kind of appeared and said, hey, buy me. And then this one just kind of fell into my lap, So yeah, my accidental balisong collection. There it is. All right. As always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive. Hua. God bless. Later.